Okay, this game is between ESU Nightmare and AMD Elky. This is a game from the Click Arena tournament which took place recently in France, where Didi, also a member of ESU, won that tournament. I was also in attendance at this tournament, so I have a fairly good idea of what went on there. So, fairly good replays to shoutcast today. And I'm just going to pause this at the beginning because it's just started at elapsed time 18 seconds. So fast forward to 18 seconds or pause or whatever you have to do. I'm now going to unpause it now. Okay, so ESU Nightmare started at 8 o'clock and LK has started at 12 o'clock. Now LK is a Night Elf player, he only plays Night Elf. It's the only race he's played since, well, early Warcraft 3. And Nightmare has basically always been an undead only player, although recently I think he started a new human account. Well, at least that's as far as I know. He told me this at Click Arena. So we might be seeing some human replays from Nightmare, but I think Elky is just going to stick with the Night Elf. I think this game is from, well, the second or third round, maybe as far as the third round in the Click Arena tournament. I'm not quite sure when it took place, but it's fairly early. So we're seeing it Nightmare here build a scouting acolyte. I personally don't do that, prefer to scout with a ghoul, but whatever. LK is scouting with two wisps in opposite directions in a standard fashion. So Demon Hunter from LK and Death Knight from Nightmare. Slow altar there from Nightmare, must be his order, or maybe he made a slight error. But he's going to get his hero a lot later out than LK's Demon Hunter.
Summoning is complete.
I never actually saw this game at Click Arena. This is one of the games I didn't get to witness, so this is actually the first time of seeing it. This was a fairly popular game in replayers.com, so I downloaded it, and this will be my first time of watching it as well. Demon Hunter out. He's probably going to creep the shops, just the centre creeping the shops, move from shop to shop and try and get one of those good items. They can drop greater potions of healing, which is a super item. In this case he's got Sentry Wars, which is not a good item if placed properly in the map. It can help you a lot throughout the game, especially as a Night Elf player when a lot of your game is based around harassment. A mistake there from LK. He's tried to build an expansion at 10 o'clock. He built the Tree of Life too near the creeps. The creeps woke up and he had to cancel that Tree of Life. Yeah, that's an easy mistake to make. And we're also seeing Elky upgrading, and he has 13 wisps at upgrade, or 18 food out of 30. You want to try and get as much wood as you can as a Night Elf player, so basically go as many wisps as you can before upgrading. Here we can see the Acolyte being hit by Elky, and he's going again for a shop item. Wand of Illusion, that's probably the worst item you can get from the shops. Oh well, you can use that for scouting, it's not much use for anything else. Strange creeping pattern there from Nightmare. I don't know exactly what made him go down to 6 o'clock. I have absolutely no idea. Seems a strange choice of creeping pattern. And the Demon Hunter barely survives that fight, going back for healing. And as you can see, he has again started expansion at 10 o'clock. Tree of Life, Ancient of War, standard stuff. He's also getting a second Ancient of War below that to double up on protection. So a Mana Stone there. So we can see what Nightmare is doing here. Nightmare is also going for a quick expansion. So that is why he went to 6 o'clock, but I fear that Elky might be aware of this because he did have a wisp at 6 o'clock, and that would have given away the fact that Nightmare was going to creep 6 o'clock. So Elky, if he's paying attention, should be aware of that. So a lightning one there for Elky, a super item, as long as you've got a second hero to give it to, and you can get, if Lightning Shield is cast in Demon Hunter, you can get like 20 hit points of damage per second, and considering that level 3 immolation is only 15 hit points of damage per second, it is a super item when used properly. I think it's the most fun item to use in Warcraft 3 at the moment. You don't get as much satisfaction from many other items you do from that. So we can see Elky here using his Wand of Lightning on the ghouls themselves. I don't think that is very effective. I prefer to save it, like I just explained. But Elky might not be aware of that use for that item. So Elky has actually built 3 Ancient of Ors. So this is going to significantly slow him down. I'm not too sure what he's doing here. He's sending 3 more wisps from his main somewhere. He does not yet have a Hunter's Hall, so he can't get lures or huntresses or anything like that. Strange. We'll see what he's doing in a minute. I guess he has maybe forgotten that Hunter's Hall. I can't really see what strategy you can do without one. Maybe he's going to build more Ancient of Wars, but And he's also upgrading Nature's Blessing as well. And Elky has also not yet started a second hero. So there we can see 3 more Ancients being started. Is he just going to build all Ancients and then attack? That is not the best strategy, I don't think, versus an undead player. Ancients just don't work all that great versus undead in my opinion. Okay, I was wrong about the second hero. Elky did in fact get a Keeper of the Grove, which I never quite noticed. So Nightmare has got his expansion up and ready. There's absolutely nothing Elky can do about that really. I think the best he could do would be able to harass it, but he has absolutely no units, and he won't be having any units for a long time, because he's doing only Ancients of War. Wow. Now, I don't know if you saw, but I posted in Clan that in all the games that I saw Elky do, he abused Ancients very hardcore, but they were versus human players, and Night Elf, I think. I never saw him do it versus undead, but I guess he also did it versus undead. No, I'll be very interested to see how this works out. So portal for portal there, in exchange. As you can see, Elky has placed a sentry ward within Nightmare's base and also outside it. It's good use of sentry ward there. And the good thing about Nightmare heading top left is he now knows exactly what Elky is doing. 5 Ancients, 6 Ancients. He's going to have 7 Ancients. And the Lick just survives there. It looks like Elky is going to lose his expansion. Nightmare needs to try and keep his heroes out of range of those Ancients of War because they have such huge damage that you can lose them. Well, there you go, the Lick died almost instantly there. So what Nightmare's trying to do here is trying to kill that Tree of Life, and then he's just going to either portal out or retreat away. But if he's going to kill it, he better hurry up or he's going to lose all his units. But I think it's going to die here. Portal, instantly after. There we go, so there's a portal, and Elky has no expansion. It's going to give him very limited source of income. So Elky really has to send all those Ancients towards Nightmare's base and try and do as much damage as possible. And we see that Nightmare is now getting a graveyard. He has forgotten his graveyard. Oops, that's a huge mistake. This is the sort of thing that can happen. What the hell?